everyone, this is PoorMan973 and I'm here with another working at Wendy's video log. Today was actually one of the most interesting days I've ever had. I started the day off being woke up because the power went out, and so I stopped breathing because the CPAP stopped working, and also it got really dark because I listened to YouTube videos that I've already watched at night because I have really bad tinnitus, and otherwise I can't get the ringing in my ears to stop. Not that it ever stops, it just gives me something else to listen to. But I woke up and I tried to go back to sleep, but without the power on it was pretty hard because it's still really hard to sleep without breathing, as you might imagine. But eventually I even had, for the very first time, I set an alarm on my phone. It took me a minute or two to figure out how to do it, seeing as I've never done it before, and I'm really glad that I managed to get it. But I managed to set my alarm, because my alarm clock doesn't have little batteries, so when the power's out, I don't have an alarm. I actually woke up 2 minutes before my alarm, but, you know, either way. And then I got dressed and got ready to go to work. And off I went, and when I showed up, I noticed that there was a piece of paper on the front door. It's like, okay, there's a piece of paper on the front door. And there was only one car there, my manager's car, and now mine. I pull up, and they're pulling out. And pulls up to me, rolls down the window, and I see one employee and then my manager, and they go, "Want to go to Maverick?" And I was like, I have no money. "Oh, that's okay. Want to get a Mountain Dew?" Sure. So I got one. "Don't tell the doctor or the nutritionist. Just don't tell them. I didn't do it. Nope. I was a good boy." Anyway, so we all got in the car and drove across the street to the Maverick because of the power outage, all of the stuff that needed to get warmed, say the fryer, the grill, the warmers, everything couldn't get warm until the power turned back on. And it only just turned on just after I left, or just before I left. So it needed to start, and so we all went into Maverick, the entire crew. That was scheduled at that point, and like I said, I had just arrived, and so we all went over to Maverick, got me a Mountain Dew, and then we headed back. So then my first goal of the day was to chop the tomatoes. So I put on my shark fishing glove. That's what I call it. It's like chainmail or something. It looks like, you know, like those shark suits that people wear. I put on my shark fishing glove, and I chopped me up some tomatoes and chop them up real good. That's only the second time I've done it, so you know, it worked for me. Then after I got done with that and cleaned up my mess, and I didn't put away my chopper. Someone did that before I got back to it, but I did clean up my tomato splatter all over the place. And then I did, you know, my normal stuff. I was working the front register, so I stocked and made sure the TVs were on, made sure the fireplace was on, which it already was. I think they already got it before me. And so then the day went along, you know, more or less like normal, except that we opened at 12 today, an hour and a half after open, because of the power outage. We simply did not have the way to keep the product warm. So it needed that. Oh, when we got back, they forgot to turn on the vents from Maverick. So when we came back from Maverick, so the whole store was filled with smoke. Not fire. There was no fire. Just smoke, and it was just filled with smoke. It's like, ah! I started coughing on the smoke. Anyway. So, yeah, the day went on, and I started taking orders. It wasn't too busy or too slow today. And at one point, a member of our police came, and I helped her with her tea, and she didn't like the something was wrong with her first green tea. It didn't taste sweet enough. So we got her a different one that has like this mango peach stuff in it, and she liked it better. And she gave me this. Says a gift for you, Merry Christmas from Uinta County Peace Officers Association, and it's like a little card. I haven't opened it yet, but I have no idea how much is on it. But this is the first time I'm digging it out. I'm not going to show it on camera because obviously I don't want anyone to just like steal the numbers or anything like that. But see, it doesn't say the amount, so I'm gonna have to guesstimate. I'm guessing $5-10. That would be my guess. But you know what? That is so nice that they would do that for me. And I was just, being me. I wasn't trying. I didn't even know they were doing this. I was just trying to be nice to our police officers and anyone who works for the police. They deserve all the respect in the world in my eyes. So they deserve to be treated nicely. They're people too. So I find this as an incredibly sweet gesture. I thought I was in trouble at first because my manager says, "Did that lady talk to you who wanted to talk to you?" It's like, what? I didn't hear this. And so I go out and they gave me this card, which I thought was just too nice. And so it was a good day. I feel better today. I don't feel nearly as depressed. And it was an interesting day. You can't beat a sudden power outage and opening late because of it. It was definitely a very interesting day, and that's definitely a day to remember for today. And anyway, this is Poor Man 973, and hope you all have a nice day.